18-year-old Alex Morgan was filled with a wave of excitement as he gazed at the stars shining in the darkness of deep space. The dream he had cherished since childhood had finally come true. He was now a star explorer. It had been a few months since Alex left Earth, and he was now embarking on his first major mission aboard the exploration vessel, Starbound. The ship's systems have been checked. "We are ready for descent to the target planet," said Zara, the young pilot of the ship. Zara, Alex's closest friend, was known for her brave and adventurous spirit. "Great! Have you reviewed the planet's reports?" Alex asked, trying to hide his excitement. Zara nodded with a broad smile. "This place is very interesting, Alex. It has an incredibly vibrant ecosystem and some strange structures. But the most intriguing part is that all the stories written about this planet somehow come to life here." Alex's eyes sparkled. "So, just like in the stories. Heroes, creatures, all of it is real." "Definitely," Zara said. "But we need to be careful. We don't yet know what kind of surprises this planet holds." The Starbound slowly entered the planet's atmosphere. The descent was quite smooth, and Alex was eager to see this alien world for the first time as the ship's hatches opened. When he stepped outside, the view before him was breathtaking. Enormous trees, brightly colored flowers, and strange-sounding small creatures covered everything. "This place, it's mesmerizing," Alex murmured, looking around. Zara touched his shoulder. "Ready? Let's start exploring those mysterious structures." Alex nodded. "Yes, let's begin." After moving a little distance from the ship, the two started walking into the depths of the forest. Each step drew them further into the unknown. Alex tried to recall the stories that took place on this planet. If the stories here are real, then maybe, we might meet some ancient heroes, he thought. Soon, a massive structure appeared before them. This stone-carved building seemed to have been made hundreds of years ago. What was peculiar, though, were the writings in the human language on the structure. Could humans have lived here? Zara asked, astonished. Alex examined the writings. "This is a quote from a storybook. Once, there was a great warrior who sacrificed everything to protect these lands. This is incredible." Just then, a beam of light emerged from within the structure, startling them. From the light source, a figure slowly appeared. As they held their breath and looked at the figure, they realized it was an ancient hero. The man, wielding a large sword, walked toward them. "Welcome, young explorers," the hero said in a deep voice. "This land is a place where great sacrifices have been made. And you, the bearers of this legacy, will now find your destiny here." Alex's heart began to race. "Does this planet want something from us?" The hero smiled and nodded. "This is only the beginning. Your stories are just starting." Alex and Zara held their breath under the deep gaze of the hero standing before them. This figure could not possibly be just a legend they had heard about, but now he was right in front of their eyes. The man's armor was shining, and his sword, though old, looked impressive. "My name is Torek," the hero said slowly. "Years ago, I was here to protect these lands from evil. But now, young explorers like yourselves have come to carry on this legacy." Zara looked at Alex in disbelief. "How is this possible? Torek was just a story. His presence here, it can't be real." Torek, sensing Zara's concern, smiled and bowed his head. "This planet is a place where stories come to life. Every tale told, every dream imagined, somehow becomes reality here. So you must be cautious, young ones. This is a world where both your dreams and your nightmares coexist." Alex, considering Torek's words, took a step forward. If this planet can turn stories into reality, then there must be much to discover here. "But why have you appeared now? Why have these stories become real?" Torek walked forward, touching the stone walls of the structure. "Because something is changing. This planet has been in slumber for a long time. But now, a force from outside has awakened it. You are part of this change. Your mission is not only to explore this planet but also to protect it. Zara nodded. So all these stories are not just for our entertainment. Something is waiting for us, perhaps a danger. Torek turned to the young explorers, raising his sword. I will guide you. We will work together to unravel the secrets of these lands. But remember, you must be cautious with every step. For this planet may be far more dangerous than you think. Alex and Zara walked alongside Torek, venturing deeper into the forest. With each step, they discovered more of the planet's unique features. Strange creatures roamed among the trees, and the stars in the sky seemed to be watching them. Alex, determined to uncover the secrets of the planet, pressed on with Torek's words in mind. After a while, a large lake appeared before them. The surface of the lake was smooth, and indistinct shapes moved in the depths. Torek stopped and looked at the water. This lake is the source of great power, he said. But it also harbors great danger. Deep within this water lies the spirit of another hero who was lost long ago. Facing him will be a trial for you. Alex took a step toward the lake and watched his reflection on the surface. What do we need to do? Torek extended his sword toward the lake and answered, you must reach him and bring peace to his spirit. But this will not be easy. In this task, your trust and courage will be tested. Zara joined Alex at the water's edge, carefully observing the surface. We can do this together. Together, we can overcome any challenge. Alex, gripping Zara's hand for reassurance, replied, yes, we will succeed. It is our destiny. Alex and Zara stood by the edge of the lake, feeling the coldness of the water, and sensed that Torek was hiding something beneath his watchful gaze. Beneath the calm surface of the lake lay long-forgotten secrets. Torek, Alex said, hesitating. What is your story? How did you end up on this planet? Why are you here alone? Torek turned to the young explorers, taking a deep breath. His face showed a painful expression, but determination sparkled in his eyes. My story is as old as the history of this planet. I was sent here centuries ago to protect humanity's future. In our world, a great war occurred. Our enemies were powerful beings threatening to destroy humanity. Zara listened, holding her breath. This war. How big could it have been? You must have won, right? Torek shook his head. We won in the end, but at great cost. Many heroes sacrificed their lives. I was one of those heroes. After the war, I was assigned to protect the secrets of this planet. The power here, if misused, has the potential to destroy the galaxy. That's why I stayed. To safeguard humanity's legacy and keep this planet's power under control. Alex pondered how lonely Torek must have been. So, you've been alone on this planet for centuries? Has no one ever helped you? Torek slowly shook his head. This task was given only to me. No one else could bear this responsibility. But you are different. Your arrival on this planet signifies a major change. You are here to uncover the secrets of this planet, and perhaps these secrets could reshape humanity's future. Zara looked at the lake. So, what lies beneath the surface of this lake? What kind of danger does the spirit of the hero you mentioned pose? Torek walked to the lake and threw a stone into the water. The water rippled slightly and then became still again. This lake carries the echoes of the past. A hero lost here, but his spirit never found peace. His battle continues, but his enemies are gone now. He now only fights his own anger. You must face him and help him find peace. This will be a trial for you. Alex looked at Zara and then turned to Torek with determination. We accept this task. We will do our best to bring peace to his spirit. Torek nodded, bowing his head in approval. Then, enter the water and face him. Remember, this is not just a battle, it will be a test of your spirit and courage. Alex and Zara stepped into the cold water, feeling it rise from their feet to their waists. They felt as if they were entering another world. Beneath the water, a dark shadow began to form. This shadow was the spirit of the lost hero. "It begins now," Alex murmured, taking a deep breath. "Are you ready?" Zara nodded courageously. "No matter what happens, we will complete this task." The duo swam towards the shadow appearing beneath the water. The spirit's power exerted pressure on them, but they were determined to overcome this challenge together. Alex and Zara stepped into a dark world beneath the lake. The lake was not just a body of water, it was a gateway containing the echoes of the past and the spirits trapped within. As they descended deeper into the water, the pressure increased, but their determination drove them forward. "Alex, I feel a strange energy here," Zara whispered. "This is not just a lake, it's like another dimension." Alex looked around and nodded. "Yes, you're right. The mystery of this place is profound. But we came here, and we will complete this task." Before them, the silhouette of a large stone structure appeared. This structure was a massive temple built at the bottom of the lake. The temple's doors, though old and worn, emitted a glowing light. "These doors will lead us to where the spirit is," Alex said, walking towards the door. "Are you ready?" Zara nodded, and they approached the door. The doors slowly opened, and a wave of intense energy flowed out. Within this wave was the anguish and loss of the past. Inside the temple, remnants of ancient battles were evident. The walls were covered with broken armor and rusted weapons. As Alex and Zara observed this scene, a shiver ran down their spines. "The hero Torek mentioned must be here," Alex said quietly. "How do we communicate with him?" At that moment, a beam of light appeared in the center of the temple, forming a colossal figure. This figure was a warrior clad in armor. But his face was twisted with anger and sorrow. This was the lost hero. "Who are you?" the figure shouted, his voice echoing deeply. "What are you doing in these lands?" Zara stepped forward, gathering her courage. "We are Alex and Zara. We came to explore the planet, and Torek sent us to help you. Your spirit needs to find peace." The hero's anger momentarily eased. "Torek. He is still on this planet. We fought together. But in the end, I was trapped here. Now, only my anger remains." Alex stepped closer to the figure. "Your past has become part of this planet. But you must overcome this anger. As long as your spirit remains unrest, the secrets of this planet will never be uncovered." The hero looked at Alex, letting out a deep sigh. "How can I overcome this anger? The pain of those I lost still burns inside me." Zara joined Alex, placing her hand on his shoulder. "You may have lost them, but you are still a hero. The best way to honor their memory is to bring peace to your own spirit. In this way, their memory can remain in eternal peace." The figure slowly bowed his head and closed his eyes. "Perhaps you are right. This anger should remain in the past. Help me find peace for my spirit." Alex extended his hand, touching the hero's spirit. For a moment, a great wave of energy spread, and the hero's figure began to dissolve slowly. As the spirit found peace, the temple started to glow. The walls, once old and worn, regained their vitality. Weapons glistened, and the armor shone brightly again. "Thank you," the hero whispered as he gradually faded away. "I am now at peace. These lands are entrusted to you." Alex and Zara watched as the figure disappeared before their eyes. The lake was calm again. But now, they felt an inner peace. This task they had completed had not only strengthened their resolve but also their spirits. Torek waited by the lake's edge. "You succeeded," he said, smiling. "This is a testament to your courage and determination. Now, you are ready to uncover the other secrets of this planet." Zara gave one last glance at the lake and nodded. "This is just the beginning. We have much more to uncover about this planet's secrets. After their adventure in the lake, Alex and Zara were ready to delve deeper into the planet. The secrets Torek had told them about were not limited to the surface threats. There was a greater power on the planet that could be dangerous enough to disrupt the balance of the galaxy. Torek, Alex said, turning his eyes resolutely towards the horizon of the planet, what other secrets are hidden on this planet? Is there something you haven't told us? Torek sighed slightly. You have proven your courage. You are worthy of uncovering the darkest secrets of this planet. The spirit beneath the lake was just the beginning. Deeper down, there is an older and more dangerous power. This power once threatened to destroy the galaxy. If it falls into the wrong hands, it could resurrect that threat. Zara looked at Torek carefully. What is this power? What kind of danger does it pose? Torek narrowed his eyes and was silent for a moment. Then he began to speak slowly. On this planet, there was an ancient civilization. They were a people who controlled the planet's energy and used it for their own purposes. However, this power eventually led to their downfall. Their civilization collapsed, but the power is still here, hidden deep within. We need to find this power, Alex said determinedly. If this power is great enough to threaten the galaxy, we need to control it. Torek nodded. This power is hidden in an ancient temple. But finding the temple will not be easy. It is located in the most dangerous part of the planet, deep within the Lost Valley. Reaching it will require courage, intelligence, and strong will. No matter what, we will find that temple, Zara said, standing beside Alex. We are here to uncover the secrets of this planet, and we will see this mission through to the end. Torek smiled slightly at their determination. Then prepare yourselves. The Lost Valley will present you with your greatest challenge. There, you will be tested not only in physical strength but also in mental and spiritual endurance. But if you succeed, you may access information that could change the fate of the galaxy. Alex and Zara began preparations for this new adventure. They studied maps to find the way to the Lost Valley, prepared the necessary equipment, and gathered their courage. This journey would not only be an exploration but also an opportunity for them to discover their own inner worlds. Guided by Torek, Alex and Zara set out towards the Lost Valley. Known as the most dangerous and mysterious part of the planet, the valley was once home to an ancient civilization but was now filled with perils. This valley will test not only your physical strength but also your spiritual endurance, warned Torek. Everything here is more dangerous than it seems. Be wary of deceptive sights and sounds. As Alex and Zara approached the entrance to the valley, the atmosphere around them changed. The air grew heavier, and the silence became almost deafening. As they moved towards the entrance, the surrounding vegetation took on a more ominous appearance. The branches of the trees seemed to reach out to grab them, and the mist rising from the ground slowed their steps. Keep your eyes open, said Alex, the first to break the silence. This place doesn't look welcoming at all. Zara looked at the map in her hand and nodded. The temple is deep within this valley, but we'll need to overcome a few obstacles to reach it. The first obstacle was the dense mist that enveloped the valley. This mist not only obscured their vision but also clouded their minds. After a few minutes, Zara felt as if she had forgotten where she was. She was turning around, feeling as though she was passing through the same place repeatedly. Zara, over here. Alex called, grabbing Zara's hand and pulling her back to reality. Stay calm. This mist is deceiving our minds, but we can't lose each other. They managed to make it through the mist together. When they reached further into the valley, they were confronted with a massive chasm. This chasm was the only way to the temple, but they had no idea what lay beyond it. We have to jump across, Alex said, looking at Zara. It seems there's no other way. Zara took a deep breath. If we want to find this power, we have to take this risk. Holding hands, they leaped across the chasm. The depth of the chasm pulled them into a dark void, but their descent slowed unexpectedly. It was as if an invisible hand was gently guiding them down. When they landed on a soft surface, they looked around and found themselves in front of an ancient temple. The temple looked as if it had been abandoned for centuries, yet it remained magnificent and grand. Its walls were adorned with intricately carved stones and symbols written in an ancient language. The temple's door was sealed with a powerful energy. "This won't be easy," Alex said, examining the door. "This seal was made with ancient power. Opening it will require both knowledge and courage." As Zara examined the symbols on the walls, she noticed something. "These symbols. They resemble the ones we saw earlier on this planet. Maybe we can find a key to open this door." Together, they began to unravel the temple's secrets. The symbols told not only a language but also a story. This story described how the ancient civilization rose and then fell. It spoke of how the power became uncontrollable and ultimately led to the civilization's own downfall. Zara found a recess in the wall. "This looks like a place for something to be inserted. Perhaps this is the key to the door." The crystal Torek had given them fit perfectly into this recess. When they placed the crystal in its place, the temple door began to open slowly. A cold wind blew out from inside, but they also felt a wave of great knowledge and power. Behind the door, secrets awaited them that could change the fate of the galaxy. But these secrets also carried a significant danger. As the temple door slowly opened, Alex and Zara found themselves in a dark and cold corridor. The walls of the corridor were covered in ancient symbols, each carrying a forgotten story and lost wisdom. As they progressed, the symbols began to glow, and the surrounding air filled with a dense energy. "This place feels alive," Zara said, sensing the energy around her. "It's as if it's watching us." Alex nodded carefully as he moved through the corridor. "This isn't just a temple. This place is the heart of the planet. Everything we learn here could change the fate of the galaxy." When they reached the end of the corridor, they arrived at the door of a grand hall. The door was sealed with an ancient seal, but the power of the crystal was enough to open it. Upon entering, a hologram appeared before their eyes. The hologram carried a recorded message from one of the greatest leaders of the ancient civilization. "If you are hearing this message, you must be approaching the darkest hour of our galaxy," the hologram said in a cold voice. "We are the ancient guardians of this planet. We tried to control the power, but in the end, it was our downfall. Now this power has grown to the point where it could destroy the galaxy. If it is not contained, all life could end." Zara looked at the hologram in shock. This power. How could it destroy the galaxy? The hologram showed the energy core at the center of the planet. This core was a kind of catalyst that maintained the energy balance of the galaxy. However, as this power grew uncontrollably, it had become a threat to the entire galaxy. "This energy core is the fundamental energy source of the galaxy," the hologram continued. "If this core goes out of control, the balance of the galaxy will be disrupted, and everything will collapse. You must not repeat the mistakes we made. You must either contain this power or destroy it entirely." "So how do we do that?" Alex asked, trying to process the hologram's words. "How can we control such a massive power?" The hologram indicated the location of a hidden key deep within the temple. This key was designed to control the energy core. But using this key requires a great sacrifice. Only those who are brave enough can undertake this sacrifice. Alex and Zara looked at each other. Finding and using this key would be their greatest trial. But it was a trial that would determine the fate of the galaxy. As they ventured deeper into the temple, they faced challenging obstacles and dangers. Each one only strengthened their courage and determination. Eventually, in the deepest chamber of the temple, they found the key they were looking for. The key was made of a glowing crystal and emitted a great energy. "This key can control the core," Zara said, holding the crystal. "But someone will need to direct this energy. It will require a great sacrifice." "I'll do it," Alex said determinedly. If it means saving the galaxy, I'm ready to make that sacrifice. Zara looked at him with tears in her eyes. No, we will do this together. We embarked on this journey together, and we'll see it through together. Together, they went to the place where the energy core was located, holding the key. The core was at the center of the temple and shone with immense power. When they placed the key, the flow of energy slowed, and the core stabilized. But this process began to drain their energy. We've contained the power, Alex said weakly. But this might be the end for us. Zara smiled as she held his hand. But we saved the galaxy. It was our duty, and we succeeded. As their last energies were spent, the core was controlled, and the power threatening the galaxy was eliminated. The temple slowly descended into darkness, and Alex and Zara breathed their last breaths as the ancient guardians of this planet. But their sacrifice had saved the future of the galaxy. Their story became a legend over time and was told across the galaxy. Alex and Zara didn't just make a discovery, they ensured the salvation of the galaxy.